Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome live inside the Marriott Chateau de Champlain in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. The Double S Effect, Spencer Miller and Sean Saraceno coming to you live one more time, and we are coming to you with under an hour to go until it all starts, Mr. Sean Saraceno. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen, live at 4 o'clock Eastern Time today across the street at the Bell Center in Montreal. We have the weigh-in among all weigh-ins, George St. Pierre versus Josh Koscheck 2. And I don't know about you, Mr. Sean Saraceno, but tomorrow night I am anticipating one of the biggest fights in the history of the UFC, one of the biggest grudge matches ever, and one of the best atmospheres to be a part of in any sport in history.
That's absolutely right, Spencer Miller. Once again, I'm going to jump in here on this picture. Yeah, Spencer, we're going to have an absolutely fantastic fight coming up tomorrow night. George St. Pierre, Josh Koscheck, this is their second encounter. First one, of course, went to GSP by decision. And I overheard you say today, Spencer, that you are predicting a first-round knockout.
Yes.
George St. Pierre.
The first ever George St. Pierre knockout.
Clean knockout.
Yes, he's had technical knockouts,
right.
but never a BJ Penn in 3 seconds against Matt Hughes.
21 seconds.
You know what I meant.
I know you like to exaggerate, Spence.
Thank you.
It's like how you say 12 inches.
I thought we were going to keep that a secret.
Oh, right. Okay, so yeah.
Are we going to talk about fluffy bunnies now, too?
Do you want to talk about fluffy bunnies?
No, we'll save that for a later video.
Okay.
Yes, but, Sean.
Yes.
Another very important thing that we need to tell the people,
right,
because we always tell them this in our opening videos. We have a little bit of a situation here at the Chateau de Champlain, and why don't you inform the people of what we have to deal with?
Right. So here in Montreal at our hotel, the handicapped accessible rooms unfortunately only have one king-size bed. So I'm going to show you that bed right now. Clearly we have some stuff on it, but there's only the one bed, and they've promised us a rollaway bed.
About an hour and a half ago.
Right, and clearly it's not here. So Spencer is obviously going to sleep on the floor, right? And I'm gonna take the king size bed. And
whoa!
What?
Sean, we cannot send out misconceptions to our very diehard fans. You know, you can sit there and say that you're going to take the bed and that I'm willingly going to take the floor, but at the end of the day, we know that I'm taking the bed because in this relationship, the Double S Effect,
we're not in a relationship.
I am the king.
Remember what I said?
I'm like LeBron James.
Like friends with benefits.
Yes.
Friends with benefits.
What about that time that you were drunk, though?
Well, I thought we wouldn't talk about that. We said we wouldn't bring up those details today.
But you brought up the fluffy bunny thing.
You brought up the fluffy bunny thing. We can Shh. Okay, Spencer.
Yes. One other thing that we need to mention to you to end off this opening video is this. We took the Via Rail train from Toronto to Montreal today.
Right.
And I have to say, Sean, agree or disagree, it was one of the most seamless rides that we could ever expect. And quite frankly, what was more impressive to me is that we were on time.
We were on time. That's always good. I mean, I did have to run across the parking lot in Kingston to catch the train.
Explain that a little bit.
Well, you know, ladies and gentlemen, we had to do some last-minute changes to the train ticket. We got to the train station. They didn't update the changes on time. They didn't modify the override, and they had to do that while the train was sitting there, and I had to run across the parking lot in order to reach the train. But I made it, and that's what's important. Yes. I made it. But before we go, ladies and gentlemen, I want to show you one thing. This is a present that we're going to give to Dana White.
Courtesy
right.
of the one and only Frank Saraceno.
That's right. So I'm going to keep this focused on you right now, Spencer, while I pull out the... I'm never going to say pull out and Spencer Miller in the same sentence again. I apologize. But here's what we got here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to get you to hold this, Spencer.
Da-da-da.
So this, ladies and gentlemen, of course, is Stephan Bonner, Forrest Griffin. That is the inaugural
Ultimate Fighter finale.
Right, the inaugural Ultimate Fighter. This is the finale.
And what many people would say arguably put the UFC on the map once Lorenzo Fertitta and Dana White took it over with Zuffa in 2001 along with their brother Frank which is ironic because Frank Saraceno made it.
Right. So I'm going to zoom in on this right here. This is my dad, Frank Saraceno. He's the one who made this awesome painting. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to give this to Dana White in about
half an hour.
About half an hour. Okay. Until then, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa.
Right.
Our bet arrived.
Our bet arrived. Okay, we got to go, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you soon.